Good morning. You're listening to First Talk with Hal Rowe on WHKY, talk radio for the Greater Hickory Metro. You hear that music, you know it's time once again for Chamber Chat. This morning, of course, we're joined by the president, CEO Lindsay Kiesler. Nice to have you with us. We're joined this morning also by Johan Luche. He is the senior vice president, Foothills Market president for Truist. Nice to have you with us again, sir.
Nice to be here. Thank you, Hal.
You are the Truist, of course, is going to be sponsoring, and is the main sponsor of the Future of Catawba County Summit coming up. Usually there's a selection of topics that are discussed. Experts are brought in to discuss this. Obviously very important for a bank to be plugged into the future and what's going on, especially here in Catawba County. Tell us a little bit about why you've selected this particular event to become a sponsor of and become involved with at this level.
For sure. Yeah, this is, I think, our 6th year sponsoring. We've always been a big ally for the Chamber of Commerce and big ally of economic development and anything economic related. And so it's been an event we've always sponsored. We really believe in it. We know it's so crucial to our local economy. And we always make sure to bring a good economist, a good speaker, and do our part to help the community to inspire and build better lives and communities here in Catawba County and the surrounding area.
Now, I know at one time before the change and the merger with SunTrust, it was BB&T, Bank Branch Trust. I want to say out of Richmond, Virginia, somewhere in the South, right? The bank did start in the South?
We were in Wilson, North Carolina.
Wilson, North Carolina. Okay, it was a North Carolina bank.
1872 to 1995.
1872?
And then we were in Winston-Salem
until
the merger. So we've been a North Carolina-based bank for over 150 years.
Wow. And something to be very proud of there. Winston-Salem, so many went there. We had a First Union in Wachovia, and Winston-Salem really was a central banking location for the state of North Carolina and probably right on up there with Atlanta as far as banking goes in the Southeast. So tell me about the state of banking today, your bank, and what's going on with banking in today's economy.
Yeah, banking has been excellent. We're having, as far as mergers, been done for a couple of years,
right,
and a lot of the kinks have been worked out, and so we're doing really well. You know, our team is doing great. Deposits are growing. Our clients are being taken care of. The bank in general, I've been here my entire 21-year career, and this is the most fun I've had probably in 21 years.
So much going on in technology. I mean, it used to be, I'm just going to give away my age here, it used to be we had to go like in the bank and then, you know, and make our deposit slip and get the copy. We had to press hard. And then now we can take a picture of a check that we receive and deposit it that way. Almost never have to leave the house. How is technology impacting banking just in a general way? It has to be huge.
Oh, definitely. It's all about convenience.
Okay.
Some of our biggest clients we never see in the branch. They'll make deposits with a little scanner for remote deposit capture. A lot of times just deposits with their phones.
Right.
It's ACHs. It's wires from their office. We have huge clients we never see in the branch.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. Well, I want to. I'm going to just throw it in the old suggestion box here, because it used to be one. And as I get older, I found that I'm one of those guys who look back and say, "Well, wasn't this fun? Wasn't this great?" I want you guys this year, if you would please, just putting the request in now, to bring back the big used to be big BB&T and make it the Truist a Christmas party that you all have there every year, and people make chocolate chip cookies and fudge, and you all have all kinds of tasty treats down there, and everybody gets together and fellowships down at the bank. So you need to bring that on back, and then you get to see your biggest clients.
Well, you had me at chocolate chip cookies.
Very, very good.
I wasn't here when we did that, but that's a great idea.
Well,
anything involving cookies, you can count me in.
It used to be, I'm telling you, it was the holiday social event of the season, is that everybody would come down and gather at BB&T downtown when it was BB&T, and you got to see all the tellers and all the people would bring in, and it was truly a very nice. Ask around about it. Ask around about it, and then bring it back this
Johan,
year.
Evidently we missed out. We've missed out.
I was going to say, well, where was I?
Well, I'm giving you that little bit of history.
All right.
And take a look at it. Ask some of the people who may remember. And I tell you, be a winner if you bring that back. You'd have a lot of folks show up.
Well, I'm on board with it. I'll talk to my team today.
Very, very good.
We should do that.
Lindsay Kiesler, tell us a little bit about the actual summit that's going to be taken. It's called the Future of Catawba County Summit. It happens the 18th of September at the Hickory Metro Convention Center. What's going to be going on?
Yeah, so how this is the opportunity for business leaders, community leaders, elected officials to come and convene upon the convention center. We've put together what we think is a really strong lineup to give those who are attending critical insights into the future of our region. And we're bringing forth several opportunities, but also challenges that we need to be aware of and mindful of. Not just challenges, but also some solutions that local government partners, as well as partners in economic development, are putting forth to be able to contribute to our growth and smart growth into the future.
Smart growth, I'm all about that.
Absolutely. So we've got a couple of our speakers, of course, our economist, Jeff Messner from Truist, and then we'll be followed by Jeff Lineberger. He is the general manager of water strategy and hydro licensing for Duke Energy. So we're going to talk about our lake, the Catawba Watery Basin, and how critical water is, that natural resource is to our economic growth. He's going to be touching on the interbasin water transfer request from Charlotte Water as well, in addition to just looking at energy generation into the future and how we can continue to be sustainable, but also to put forth more generation that we need for economic growth.
And whether that's the steam station or the nuclear plant, water,
Absolutely.
very much
He's going to be
dependent on
covering
water.
it all. So thankful to have Duke Energy coming to bring forth that content. In addition, we have Warren Wood, the city manager with the city of Hickory,
Good.
as well
Be good to hear
as
him.
Scott Millar, the president of the Economic Development Corporation of Catawba County. They're going to be talking about the Innovation District and also the future of the Hickory Regional Airport. So plans to continue to grow our airport, which obviously impacts commerce and economic growth. And the Innovation District is very exciting, that development around the Appalachian State campus, in addition to even LP Franz Stadium.
Did not know that was called the Innovation District.
That whole area of our county is going to see some changes. We're going to hear about that. In addition, I've invited my friend Gary Salamito, the president and CEO of the North Carolina Chamber, who's going to be coming.
Okay, very good.
To talk about some issues that our state is facing, but yet opportunities as we continue to grow as a state. And we're going to be touching on workforce development as well, so talent attraction, retention.
As Mr. Luche said earlier, it's time to get signed up quickly before
Yes.
we leave. How do we get signed up?
CatawbaChamber.org. I hope you will take time to register. Registration's opening this week, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Ms. Kiesler, thanks so much for joining us. Always a pleasure. Johan Luche, thank you very much. Good to see you as always.
seeing you.
And thank you and Truist for their involvement with the community and the Chamber, sponsoring the major sponsor of the Future of Catawba County Summit.